So the paint has largely dried on these pieces, and I must say I'm very surprised. These acrylic paints are very forgiving in that I can see the paint is just evenly spread out over the piece, and for most of them I won't even need to repaint. I think so they have spread out much more evenly than they used to when I was painting them, so that's great news. I have this wheel here. I'm gonna do the same for the other one, so I'm gonna finish that process, and then I'm gonna go on assembling the wheels. So we have this gear right here, and see if it comes out. Yep. I'm just gonna, well, it's the best way to get this out. Maybe this. Okay. So I want to. Yeah, there are like flares here, but the problem is in getting them, you can destroy the gear detail. So if I like, I don't know, let's try to very gently file them, see what happens. Yeah, that's good, because I don't want to use the gear detail, and I don't want to definitely lose the flash there, and this filing seems to have done the job beautifully. So for here, again, this should fit like this. Okay, so let's get our glue on. Again, this will take a long time to set, because you know that's how this kind of glue is. If you are patient, it's very forgiving of mistakes. That's the characteristic, if you like, of this like transparent contact paint. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and it's very good because it can't stay in position without me having to hold it all the time. And again, let's take a look at these as well. Turned out pretty good. I think I'm gonna be able to just, yeah, see the paint has spread out evenly, so it's not really requiring of another coat, which I can later do if I need to, but it appears as though I won't need to. Yeah, just set beautifully. So I believe these are ready for assembly, in my opinion. So what are we gonna do now? What's next in the plan? Okay, I'm gonna get my more aggressive glue, if you like, to make those pieces. I'm gonna use my tweezers a lot for this one, and I'll get basically number 2 and 3 finished. Then 4 is an important milestone. We get the tracks. See the tracks here. There are tracks. I got to wrap, it's a delicate operation, I got to wrap the tracks around, and after that I need to heat up like a piece of metal and you know, fuse them together. And I'm not sure if I should do it before or after I set the tracks, you know, before or after I wrap these around these gears here, but we'll see how it goes. And so we will be finished up to part 5 by that point, hopefully. Then another major milestone would be going through 6 and 7. Again, I forgot to paint those, still will be steel as well. These involve some paint jobs. So, but up to 5 will be largely complete next time, and yeah, just knocked over the beautiful. Okay. Okay, requires patience. So, and we'll move on to 8. Before doing 8, I should finish those silvery things there. So I will probably go ahead and try to, why don't I get this piece out, this top chassis, if feel like at this point in time, because I will need to mask it and make some paint job on the spade. And here's another bad example of taking it out, but see, do we have like huge flash somewhere? We might do some filing here to get the excess flash out. I think it's fine now. It's like there's a very delicate line between excess flash and the real, structure of the tank. So you have to be really careful, really delicate. These things. Not much room for error, and I knocked it down again. How did I manage to do that? I'm congratulating myself now. Let's re-glue again. So, yeah. I'm not going to touch this for a long time now. So, what I need to do is, see this hammer here? I need a mask for that, and for the spade here, and for this rectangular, whatever this protrusion is here. I need to mask them, and hopefully I'll be able to paint them, and then it will be fine to assemble later with this part. I don't know which part goes where, but yeah. So this, so this should be behind the tank where the engine, radiators and so on go. So okay. By the way, we will have 2 more gears. We need to no, it's the other spot. We need to get out these 2. The trick with those is, we need to do this as well, I think. Anyway, so we need to again center mask them like we did to the other ones. The number of these should be okay, I'm thinking, but apparently they are not. There's one more here. No problem. Just this can be a like redundant auxiliary wheel, but anyway, one more I have to do. I need to mask this and paint this as well, and we will need to paint these as well. I'm not sure if this is still steel gray. This may be anthracite, but I'll look it up, see what kind of paint they want. And then these will be glued in as well, hopefully with more success than the last one. Yeah, I can do the filing part now. So, well, this I'm just gonna go ahead and this part shouldn't be here. Then I'm gonna go a very gentle file, like really gentle, until I can't feel the, I can't feel the roundness of the wheel, and I can't feel this protrusion of the flash. See, it looks good. Maybe a little more here. I don't want to overdo it because you can easily lose the roundness of the wheel. So one side can be like straight and it would look terrible, really. And if you can like roll your fingers like that without any smoothly, without any feeling anything, it will be great. Yeah, that's like small number of filing, then checking. Small file, file little, check. File a little, check. File a very little, check. File a little, check. Looks smooth now. Yep, that's good. Finger roll tests. Looks great. So I can mask them now. I'm not going to paint them for a while because I want to wait till I get the other pieces ready for painting as well, but I can do the masking for them right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sticker knife, piece of this. I'm gonna obviously speed up some parts of this video. Some parts are taking unnecessarily long. You know, I don't want to bore you with details of what I'm doing. I just want to explain at certain times how it goes and how it can be, how I'm sort of making use of certain tools to get a good result.